Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, and I'm back with another planner-related video. First, let me say welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome to all my new subscribers. This is a very special video. It has to do with a Planner Babe tag. I was tagged by Southern Tea Time to do this video, and I will link her information below and all of the information for the planner tag. So the way this works is she tagged me. I have questions that I have to answer, and then I have to tag 5 other people. So make sure you watch to the very end because I just might tag you. So let's go ahead and get into the questions. The very first question is, what bag do you carry your planner in? So I do not carry my catch-all planner outside of the house. It stays on my desk pretty much at all times. The only planner that I carry outside of the house with me is my mini, my Happy Planner Mini. And the bag that goes in, of course, is my purse. So that is the only planner bag that I have. Second question. How many planners do you actually use at one time? Because I have Frankenplanned and transformed my classic and my mini, I actually have a total of 4 planners. So I have my catch-all and my social media planner that are Frankenplanned and transformed together. And then for my minis, I have my on-the-go mini and my as-if journal mini that are also Frankenplanned and transformed together. So really a total of 4 planners, but I do use 2 Happy Notes as well for my teaching and tutoring. But yeah, so a total of 4. And I do have videos, live videos, where I Frankenplanned and transform those planners. So there's one video for my classic size, and then there's one for my mini. So feel free to go check out those videos as well. Question 3, what is your planning routine? I pretty much try to start mapping out everything on Thursday as far as, okay, is there a certain theme I want to go with? Are there certain colors I want to work with? Is there certain washi or stickers I want to use? I try to do that on Thursdays. I don't always pre-plan that, the decorative part of it. I do my filming. I try to do that on Fridays. I try to film both for my catch-all and for my social media planner, which are Frankenplanned together. I try to do the recordings for those on Fridays. And what I want to start doing more now is editing one of them on Friday night or Saturday night, and then editing the other one on Sunday. Question 4, what snacks do you eat during planning? Well, I like snacks. I like sweets, but I try my best not to have any food or drink near me when I'm doing my planning, because that is just a disaster waiting to happen. And I've learned that the hard way from doing my lesson planning for my teaching. I got to the homeschool co-op one week and I literally had guacamole stains in my textbook, which isn't cool, because I had been sitting there eating avocado the day that I was doing my lesson planning and writing out my notes. So I learned from that, don't have any food or drink present when you are doing your planning. Let's see. Next question, question 5. When did you start planning and how did you get introduced to the planner community? I've always done some form of planning in a sense because I teach, I have to plan. That is a requirement. So I would use different teacher planners that I would either get online or what have you, or something maybe that was provided by the district, a basic calendar, something. I use something to do the lesson planning. As far as planning for my personal life, I was mainly using Cortana on my Windows phone. She was my personal assistant, and everything that I needed to do, I'd be like, Cortana, remind me to do such, such, such. And I would put all my tutoring appointments in there. If they were recurring appointments, I made sure I listed them in the calendar as a recurring appointment. And so that's how I was primarily doing all of my planning prior to actually getting into heavy duty planning. And how did I get introduced into the planner community? The way that happened is, so I got an email from them when they started looking for their new PR team in 2018. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember this whole happy planner thing. So I was like, let me look into that, because I'm not going to be doing the traditional teaching. I'm going to be working as a homeschool co-op, and maybe there's some other kind of planner that I can use for that. And so I went on their site and started looking at all the different planners that I liked, picked one, ended up picking another one. So I ended up with two, and I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos and decided to jump out there and do a YouTube video. And that's how I got into the planner community. Question 6, life before planning, was it productive or not? I feel that even though I had Cortana and I was using Cortana as my personal assistant, and I was putting all my personal things I needed to do in my calendar and using Cortana for reminders, I was really busy. I was teaching, I was tutoring, and I was doing, at one part of this school year, I would do online test scoring. And I was working a lot with church. And this was for about a good 2-year period. And I was constantly busy. So even though Cortana would remind me that I had something to do, the reminders would usually go off when I was still so busy to even deal with the reminder. And I would just be hitting the snooze on the reminders, snooze, snooze, snooze. So a lot of things would either get pushed back or just kind of forgotten or not done because there was so much I was trying to do. So was it completely productive? No, it was chaotic, to tell you the truth, because my things were just chaotic for me at that time. What is your layout preference, productive or no? I prefer to have a balance of productivity and decoration in my planner, but I have to have a little bit of both. When it comes to planning for teaching, I really prefer that to primarily be functional. I might throw in some stickers here and there, but that definitely needs to be more functional for me. Question 8, do you prefer sticker kits or to create your own spread? I've only worked with a couple of sticker kits. And even when I've worked with them, I'm not one of those people where I feel that I need to use the entire kit, and I'm not going to cover my entire page because I can't stand that. That's not my preference. I prefer it to be where I'm using my own stickers and creating my own spread. I know, I just kind of buy into it more, and it makes me come back to it more and want to make sure I'm adhering to my plans. Let's see. And what is the most you have spent at a store for planner supplies? I'm frugal. And no matter how much I want something, I don't like spending a lot of money for stuff. And just because someone puts a price on it and they think that that's what it's worth, that may not be what I think it's worth, and I'm just not willing to always spend the money. I think at the most on one trip to Michael's, I may have spent like $30 or $40 something. I really don't think I've spent more than that in one purchase. I am not one of those people that has to have all the things. I just don't. And I love that about myself, because I think if I didn't have that kind of strong will to hold back at times, then I would just buy everything. And I like a sale. I hardly ever like to pay regular price for anything unless it's food. So yeah, I have not spent a lot in one purchase. I'll say that. Yeah, so maybe around $30 to $40 at the most. And All right, question 9. Do you prefer spiral, disc, and or journal style? I definitely prefer the disc because, as most people will tell you, you can take the pages out, you can add pages in, and it's very customizable. So definitely the disc. Number 10, what is your favorite planner supply? Favorite planner supply. Let me see. I would have to say stickers. Let's see. And number 11, your favorite thing to plan. So my favorite thing to plan would probably be planning in my social media planner, because that, when I plan in my social media planner, I feel like it helps keep me accountable to the goals and things that I am trying to achieve, and the things that I want to complete as far as different projects or things like that, and the goals I have for my blog and my YouTube. And so it's just not just planning in that social media plan, it's a lot of accountability for me, and it just puts all the little steps to the big goal right there on paper for me. So I would say that's my favorite thing to plan. And then number 12, any funny planner stories? I don't really have any. All right, and then there's a wild card question. And it is, what is your favorite planner tool? I would have to say my favorite planner tool would be anything that I use to cut washi tape and stickers. So my craft knife, my slice tool, scissors, that's my favorite thing. All right, so bonus question. She threw in a bonus question, and she said, since she showed her washi storage, I have to show my washi storage. So I will go ahead and insert pictures here of my washi storage. As I said, it's not a lot. That's the one thing that I want to purchase more of. Even though I said I'm on a no spin, I think I'm more so on a sticker no spin, but I do want to get more washi tape so that I have a better variety of it. That's all the questions for this Planner Babe tag. And as the rules state, I have to tag 5 planners myself. So watch for your names. The first person that I'm going to tag is Johanna, and her YouTube channel is Jojoza Hanna. I'm going to tag Miss Sassy of Miss Sassy's Corner. I'm also going to tag Pink Poodle Plans and the QOFE Planner. Yes, you've been tagged as well. And I'm also going to tag Nyleve Eiram as well. So guys, once you've been tagged, you've got to go ahead and do a video. So I thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this video. I want to thank Southern Tea Time again for tagging me. This has been a lot of fun. And make sure you go check out her channel. Like I said, I will link her channel below. Go and show her some love over there as well. And go show some love to the ladies that I've tagged. Encourage them to do the video as well. So you guys know what to do. Be sure to slay, be sure to subscribe, like, and accept the alerts, and I will definitely catch you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.